goodness, guys, I saw a little snake.
Hello everyone, Rachel with Back2Good here, and today I'm going to be working on a few little things here. I thought I'd bring you along. You already talked to Sean this morning, and he has been hard at work working with Gary and putting in our mailbox that came in the mail yesterday. So now we can officially have our address registered, and then we'll be able to get a P.O. box and get our driver's license and all that good jazz. So that was great. They got that in lickety-split. And then they also were working on adding in a water line, 1-inch PEX. And we did have a bunch of hoses connected together running all the way across from their water thing to our camper. And that was just temporary. Now we have a 1-inch PEX line that runs all the way over from their water thing all the way around to their shop, which is where the water is going to end up eventually anyways. And then Gary put in another shut-off valve with an emergency hookup down here where we burn brush at. So now we have an emergency fire hose if we need to. And then we have another, it continues on and comes up to our camper. And that also has a little shut-off valve there. So we got the water line ran, or they did. I didn't do a thing. I was editing a video. It's not buried yet, and I'm not sure if we're going to bury it right now, so we'll see how that goes. I kind of like it being above ground for now, because during the day it heats it up and we have hot water without having to run the propane heater, which we haven't hooked up yet. So anyways, we have a 1-inch water PEX line. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to wind up the hose that we were using and put that away, or put it aside somewhere. And then I'm going to get working on the brush pile that I was working on at the end of the last video. So we have a lot of brush here, and that's one thing that we really want to get taken care of and cleaned up for snakes, because right when I started this little video clip, I had to stop it real quick because, as you noticed, I saw a snake. Just hope he's not sneaking up behind me. So yeah, I'm going to go work on getting this brush cleared and continue working on that for a while. So today I'm going to get started out washing the fridge. It's all clean inside. It's nice and clean in there. Mike and Alyssa cleaned it nice. Thank you very much, Drifting Dreamers 5 and Dreaming with Drifters. So appreciate you cleaning it all out, because now we're going to use it for a little bit. So I thank you. I'm just going to wipe it down one time real quick. And then I'm going to get to work on clearing brush around here so we can get a dog pen in. So let's get to it. Basically all we're going to use this for, guys, is we're going to put like cases of water, extra ice or food, because the refrigerator we have inside is like apartment size, so it's not terribly small, but it's not great and big either, so you can't fit a whole lot of stuff in there. And I feel like beverages take up so much of the space in there, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a lot of the water and things out here, and then we can add extra ice out here, so we always have ice on hand. But it's going to be really handy so we can get more food and less trips to the grocery store. So it's going to come in real handy. All right, let's get to work. So we're going to get this cleared out in this little area here to that stump. And then this is the walkway to over where Gary and Mary's place is at. So there's a little trail that goes through here. And we're going to get in here and clear this out a bunch more too, but we want to get at least to the path. So that tree and that stump are the entrance to it. So this area here, I got pretty good this morning. And that's what it's looking like over there. Once we clear that big brush behind that tree laying down, you'll be able to see over to Gary and Mary's. That's where they're working at right now, is on the other side of that. So they're almost to me, and then we just got to clear this big pile of brush that's already down and finish devining the trees in the area. That big one over there is dead, so that's going to get cut down. So I'm not going to bother pulling all the rest of the vines and stuff down off that. So a bunch of roots that need to come up, root stumps. So yeah, let's go for a walk up here by the fire. But see, I had all my piles piled up there, and I got all those out. And I know people are going to tell me, why don't you put them in a cart or something? I don't have a cart. Gary and Mary have a gorilla cart and a four-wheeler, and they're using it. So I didn't want to wait around. I wanted to get that pile cleared. And they weren't heavy. They were just a little awkward to carry. And I didn't have to carry them too far. So we have our new fire pit up here. Kind of move it along depending on where we're working at. And these are my piles that I brought up. So they're easy little piles I can pick up and put them into the fire little by little, because we don't want it to get really big. But there we are. Got everything brought up here. So now I'm just adding a little bit to the campfire as it goes down. And those were all the little logs that I drug up here. So we'll throw those on. But there's my piles. It looks like I got 6 more piles to burn. And then I'll probably be done for the day. This red hose here, you can see this little red hose. It tees off from the water line, but right there is a shutoff valve, or a valve to turn on the water. I don't know if you can really see it there, but there's a little valve there to turn the water on, so that we have water that we can get out of that red hose, and that is our fire hose. So if things get out of control over here, we do have emergency fire hose over here. So let's go get you guys set up somewhere, and you can watch me burn the rest of this debris here. Well, we're going to put you on time lapse, and hopefully we can get through this here soon, so I can go make dinner for the kids. So let's get to burning. Less talking. Hey there everyone. I am done for today. Got my piles all cleaned up. The last of it's in the burn pit. And it's time to go cook dinner. So it's time to call it quits for the day. I think it's about 4:30 or 5, something like that. So I'm just gonna sit here and watch the fire just a little bit, just till it burns down. So it is looking amazing over there. And as you can see behind me, we have a ton more to do. So we're not gonna start on the stuff behind me yet. This is on the other side of the driveway past our camper, so we're not gonna start on this side until we're done working on the part in front of the camper and the part that Gary and Mary are working on the other side. So we're almost done with that part. And then we'll start working our way over here. But we're done. It's time to go get some more water and cook the kids some dinner and wait for Sean to get home from work at night. So I think he gets off at 9 tonight, so he probably won't be home until around 10 or so. But I need a shower. So it's enough for today. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate everybody leaving all the comments, subscribing. We've got a lot of new subscribers every day, and we couldn't do all this without you, so we really appreciate everyone's support and their feedback and all the great suggestions. So keep on watching. We'll keep on cutting down trees and, well, really vines. Not a whole lot of trees, but just the little ones in between. So Gary and Mary have got another whole stack of firewood, and I think they showed you that in their video, so I won't bother running you over there. But yeah, they've got another whole firewood stack, so we're racking it up for them and getting them set for the winter, so they'll have at least a couple months going probably now so far, and we'll just keep adding to it. So have a great day. See you soon.